In this section of the course, we're going to talk all about how to fill out the application, all the different forms, all the fees that you need to do, and the hoops you need to jump through in order to get your Merchant Mariner credential. So we're going to talk about what's called the TWIC, or the Transportation Worker Identification Credential, and how to get that through the Transportation Security Administration. We'll also talk about how to document your sea time. So all the time that you have on your personal sailboat or your personal motorboat, or if you've gone fishing or are guiding on a friend's boat, how to document all that sea time, or even if you've worked for a company as well. We'll get into the medical form and the drug testing, which is required as a merchant mariner to be subjective to all that. And we'll talk about all the fees that you have to pay to the Coast Guard in order to issue your license, to do your evaluation, and potentially to sit for your examinations if you choose not to take a course, but rather test on your own. Then finally, we'll fill out the application itself for the Coast Guard credential and talk about how to submit that to the Coast Guard through a regional exam center. You're going to find that it's a little bit of a hoop jumping through process, like I say, but there's regional exam centers strewn throughout the country. For instance, Boston, New York, Miami, etc. You're going to submit your application to them directly. They're going to evaluate it for completeness and then send it on to West Virginia, the National Maritime Center, who's going to issue you the actual credential. So you're not going to send anything directly to NMC, but they are your overlord. And eventually, after all these hoops, you're going to end up getting your either letter to test so that you can go to a regional exam center and take your exams, or if you did take a course and you submitted that with your application, you'll get your Merchant Mariner credential directly. All right, so let's take a look at the first thing, our TWIC.